that is rolling right there. Good. So, hope everybody's ready today. We already got some Italian Italian, we don't know that so much. We've already got some West Java going right here. And we've got the water going. And I also have to get, I just cleaned it. So let me go ahead and grab one of our French presses here. So we got our nice clean French press. Set that over there. And I'm going to bring you guys to the other side over here. And we're going to get started on making some cafe. So here we are here. Then go here. Let me get this out of the way. Sorry guys, getting a little rust set up here. Boop, boop, boop. Forgive me on the camera shake. There we go, getting that together. All right. Hi. All right guys, so we got our French press. I gotta get the top of the French press. Gotta reconstruct that together too, real quick. Well, like I said, I hope everyone's doing well today. We're gonna have a really good drink today too. We're gonna have, gonna mix it up today. We're gonna do something with some oranges today. So I hope that you guys have some oranges. Go ahead and screw this in. And we will be getting started soon. So, first thing we always do when we are doing our tasting is we always say, and so the first thing we're always doing is, what did Mo say? What are y'all talking about? Oh God, you guys are nuts. So the first thing we're gonna do is gonna talk about the coffee that we're gonna be doing, that we're gonna be brewing this morning, because again, our whole cycle, if you're new to our Tasting Tuesday, our virtual tasting, the first thing that we do is we talk about the coffee that we're gonna have. We always try to work with the traditional coffees here at Starbucks and or at our store, and we'll talk about the coffee that we're going to be brewing, and then we'll go into either some secret menu items or some other specialty items that many baristas have prepared and stuff like that. But for the next 3 weeks, man, I have some really, really, really good special summertime themed drinks for you guys, and we're going to start with one of them this week, which I think you guys are going to like after we do our traditional tasting with our West Java. So, as always, we got our West Java here. Get that in there. Let me make sure I got that camera good, because I got to make sure everything is in there nice and neat. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pour our coffee into there. We've already grinded it up for French press. This is the West Java. Ooh, smells really good. Really, really good. So that's our West Java right there, smelling good. I'm going to go ahead and pour that whole bad boy in there. So you guys have to tell me, what does it smell like? Smell it through the camera. Tell me what you got. Do you guys have any bags of, in the comments below, if you guys are hearing me, do you guys have any of these bags of coffees that I mentioned in the story before? Do you have West Java? Do you have Italian Roast? Do you have Guatemala Antigua? Do you have any of those three? If not, what other ones do you have? Just let me know in the comments below. All right, so our water's getting boiling there. But I just want to spend some time to just talk with you guys real quick while the water's going real quick. Like I said, it's been really fun doing these. There's actually some really, really cool events that are going to be coming up that we're going to do soon. I can tell you that specifically our store, our patio area, which is limited seating, but it is open up. The inside is not, and I've gotten a lot of questions before, like, hey, when are we going to be able to do tastings and samplings and stuff like that? I said, probably not anytime soon still, just with everything's going on. Just it's best to be safe and just not, open any tastings up or anything like that, samplings up right now to the public. But as far as, like I said, keeping this going, that's what the whole point of doing the virtual tasting is for, is just so that we can kind of have some semblance of normalcy and stuff like that. And like I said, it's even fun if you want to make it at home with us or with me, and we could talk about it and or talk about what we're doing, and just keeping that whole relationship going, or that whole bond going between that virtually. I think that these have been really great. It's hard to tell. I don't know what number of these I've done now, but it has been a while. We've been doing this for over a month now. I want to say maybe even going on close to 2 months. So yeah, this has just been it's like I said, it's been a weird time, but this is almost seeming like the virtual tastings are normal. And then obviously some have even asked me and said, hey, are you going to continue this when when we're got the all clear? What are you going to do with the virtual tastings? I said, well, at least we know we have something in case something goes wrong like this again. Hopefully it doesn't. But I said, maybe we'll do little highlight things here and there, something like that. But at the same time, like we just we'll just go with it. Let's see what happens. But because we've what's been really fun about these tastings is if I looked on the views on Instagram TV, we've hit a huge cap of the views that we've seen on that. And just in case, that was also another reminder. If you see anything on Instagram TV under the channel, what I want you guys to make sure of is what you'll see is a preview. When you click on it, you'll see a preview of the stream or what the tasting is going to be like. So you'll see a nice little display of the coffee and what coffee that we're using. But then what you have to do is click on the arrow. That's why I put the link and arrow link on there. So when you click on the arrow, it takes you directly to the YouTube channel, my Studio Americano YouTube channel, in which you can view the entire tasting and stuff like that. That's what we have the second camera for, so that you guys can see the entire process of what we've gone through. So that is, make sure that's 1 minute. Okay, that's good. It's warming up. So that is the whole process of when you see it on Instagram TV. Like I said, we've seen a lot of views. It's been really great, but like I said, it's been really good. All right. Good deal, guys. All right, guys, so we're just waiting for that water to go. But I will tell you, one of the drinks that we're going to be making today is called the Coconut Delight shake. It's actually going to be like somewhat similar to like a Frappuccino, but this is kind of like a shake. So I think that you guys will really enjoy it. So what you guys are going to need are a couple oranges. I've got some right here. Like last time, I have a thing for using oranges for some reason, so definitely got some oranges right here. We're definitely going to be using that. God, that goes with that backwood perfect. Oranges go great with coffee too. The one tasting that I think, I don't know if we've done it yet, but we will. We're going to do a pairing with, well, I don't want to tell you yet, but we're going to definitely be pairing a lot of fruits with coffee. And then, like I said, this today we're going to be working on that specific shake. It's called the Coconut Orange Delight. So it's going to be, I think, a really nice little thing that's going to parse well with our West Java here. Like I said, just waiting for that to go. Tell me what you guys are doing right now, man. Are you guys at work? Are you at home working still? Are you in the office? Are you doing anything like that? Just tell me what you guys are up to. And yes, Amy, you are late. Yes, I was right on time, man. 11:30, we started streaming. The live stream started, and bam, we kicked right in. So, bam, got you, girl. All right. So let's see. While that's going on, oh, I had a chance to. Everyone's has asked me too, like, when do you think the cafe will open again? Like I said, I don't think it will be for quite some time now. I can't really give you any information on that. So, I'm trying to think of other things people have asked me. I expected you to. That's right, Amy. You guys are hilarious. Well, you guys all love messing with me at work, man, or even on a live stream. Jeez, I just can't get a break, can I? You guys love messing with me. It's all good. I'm trying to think of some really cool things that have been happening. Like I said, we're waiting for the water to boil there. I got it on the right. I do have it on the right burner. I do have the water on the right burner. Actually, I'm hearing it now. It's starting to bubble right now. Yes, it is still boiling. Give it about 45 more seconds, and then we should start to hear some noise from it soon. You are going to need some ice cream or yogurt, whatever choice that you have. Some, lactose intolerant, whatever type yogurt that you have. And then also, but today I'm just going to be using a mint chocolate chip. I know we're going to really mix this one up today. I used all my vanilla bean too, so I have to go out later today and get some more. But this drink, at least the second drink that we're going to be working on today, I think you guys are really going to enjoy. So I know you guys are going to get ready, tired of hearing my voice right now. Getting all this stuff set. All right. Let's see who else is joining. A month of these, and we're still struggling with the water. Oh my God, what? No one's struggling with anything with the water. We are just fine. I'm giving you guys a chance to talk to me. You know, that's what this whole thing is too. It's almost like if we were at our store, at my Starbucks, and you guys were sitting across from me, which you guys are virtually, what we having a rapport here, okay? So I want you guys to talk. Say something in the comments. A month of these. I heart you too. Heart you too, homie. All right. Yeah, man. You guys got to tell me what. Oh, you know what? I think. Ooh, I forgot. I got some bananas too. You guys are also gonna need some bananas. So we're actually gonna throw in. I just ripped it right off the vine there. We're gonna need some bananas today too. So I hope you're ready. Oh, it's totally vibing, homie. It is totally vibing. It's about to be ready in a minute. What have you guys been eating lately? Tell me some of the things, some of your favorite things during this time that you guys have been eating. I want to know because certain foods pair very, very well with some of the coffees that we've had, and even the ones that we featured on the show. On the tasting. So, yeah, just tell me what you guys are eating, what you're combining it with. Are you drinking wine with it, something like that? We're just chit-chatting here. If we're at Starbucks, the water would still not be ready. Tofu. Ooh, tofu. What kind of tofu? Are you doing fried tofu or anything like that? Tofu is good. Definitely good for you. Definitely good for your immune system, which I hope everyone is. The one thing that's real been interesting about this whole thing is, we hear about all the stuff with the COVID and stuff like that, but the one thing we definitely got to hear more of is making sure that you're taking care of yourself as far as your internal self, making sure you're getting, some exercise, vitamin D, and also making sure your immune system is really good. So, Bold Rock pineapple. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God, that sounds good. Ooh, we might have to do a pineapple drink refresher pretty soon. I actually have a good idea for a good pineapple drink. Just came into my mind just now. Good reminder there, homie. So, yes, I would definitely pair something with that. I have a lot of cool little ideas on what to pair with as far as food goes. So, we're definitely going to be doing that. Are you guys at work or just chilling at home or whatever? I know some people are chilling at home. We just had some people come on earlier. It was great to see them. So it's good to see that. Uh-oh. The water is ready. You can hear it. The water's ready. All right. Let's take it off. And we've already got our coffee in there. So just go ahead and pour that water in there. Remember, water is so important to brewing coffee because it literally is like 90% of what coffee is. So I did pour a lot of coffee, so I'm gonna pour it right up to the line today. I'm not gonna drink it all, but I'm definitely gonna get a nice little taste. Nice little post-work drink there. And of course, we're gonna set our timer. Let me grab my timer here real quick. We're gonna set our timer for 4 minutes. Get that started. Bango, bango. All right, so I got 4 minutes to vamp here a little bit. But I hope everyone is doing great. What movies have you guys been watching? Oh, I had a chance. Oh, that's a good one. This is going to be a good conversation right here. How many of you have seen the movie on Disney Plus? I think you guys, know what the one I'm talking about. How many of you guys have seen Atlantis? Atlantis is such a good movie. I love that movie so much. Atlantis: The Lost Empire. It's I think both of them are in there. Milo's Lost Empire and Milo's Return. Those are two of my favorite, or at least the first one is specifically. I love the first one. The second one wasn't bad. Usually when they do sequels to movies like that, it kind of go direct to video, and they're usually not as great. But no, in this case, it was actually pretty good. Even some people have told me that Little Mermaid 2 is actually really good. Even the third one was better than the first, or as on par with the first. I was like, wow, that's saying a lot. To be honest, I've seen a little bit of the second one, but that first one, man, because Ariel's my first Disney princess, man. That's a gem right there for me. So, I had a chance to watch that. I rewatched Fantasia again. I know I love Fantasia, the first one and the second one. I really enjoy those on Disney Plus. But no, really, I'm gonna talk about Artemis Fowl. I got a chance to see that. I saw it on Friday, and I had to watch it twice. The first run through, it was a rough watch, and from what I saw, again, I've been told I need to read the books. I need to I need to read the books, but I shouldn't have to do homework to watch a movie. 100%. But no, I don't mind reading the books because I remember hearing about this again years ago. This is talking about like early 2000s, and I remember hearing about these book series, and they were really, really popular, very popular, in fact. And then I think almost like Harry Potter kind of like took its thunder. It was, but the movie itself, like I was talking with my friend Amy, and we were talking about the movie, and I was just telling her, I was like, there was some things I appreciated, but there was a lot that I really just like. That some of the action scenes were just way too convoluted, spinning cameras and stuff. You could definitely tell Disney got their hand into this, and I would have liked to have seen if another studio, to be honest, had taken on this project, because I really think that, as much as I love Disney, sometimes they can really, really make their content too saccharine sometimes for children. And I think that this was one of those series that it just was not one that was meant. It was almost, they should have treated it like one of the Marvel movies. Just be like, hey, okay, you guys know what you're doing, have at it, let go, or and just put the thing out, give it the support it needs. But it wasn't. I mean, it was a hard watch because I fell asleep the first time, like halfway. I think it was right up to the point where they get to his mansion, and I just kind of dozed off. And then I was just like, oh man, if a movie is doing that to me, and I wasn't tired or anything. I mean, I had a long day, but I wasn't tired. But I fell asleep. I woke up and I was like, the Disney menu was up. It was just like, oh geez. If I fell asleep to a movie, I'm like, that's not good. So, unless I was extremely tired. But even when I'm really tired, I'm still going to watch the movie, pull through. So I said, okay, I did that. I kind of gave it a rest and then had something. Oh, there we go. And then I watched it again, and I was able to finish it. And I just wasn't as impressed as I was with... I saw the reason why I think it went straight, because even the Disney folks themselves had even said that they were not confident in the film. So I know that they, because I did a lot of research looking at what they thought, how that movie would do, and it just wasn't working for them. And I kind of see why they kind of released it on Disney Plus, because they knew they were going to take a loss from it. So maybe under different circumstances, it would have done maybe a little bit better, but it was just it's a slight pass. But try it, give it a watch. But for me, I know it's a hard thing for me to not recommend a film, but I just got to be honest. Read the books. Definitely, for sure, read the books. I've been told that the books are absolutely fantastic from those who have read it. So definitely do that. But let's go ahead and plunge that down. That was a good little talk there, talking about some Disney Plus stuff I've been watching. Yeah. Been finishing up some anime series that I've been meaning to do as well, or finish up. Done with Rick and Morty right now as far as the season goes. That was a good season. That was an interesting season, what they did there. All right. So we got some nice coffee and smelling really good there. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got to read the bag. So we're going to talk about the West Java right here. And it goes as such. We're going to skip right to the what West Java is and read from there. So, the word Java conjures the lore and romance of coffee. The story began in the 17th century when seedlings first arrived on the island from the port of Mocha. Wow, there's actually a place called the Port of Mocha. With densely forested volcanic mountains, wild coffee gardens, and a tropical climate, the region is a paradise for cultivating remarkable beans. Processed using a semi-washed method And that's maybe something else that we'll also talk about too, is some of the different processes of coffee, because not all coffees are cultivated the same. Some go through, there's like a 3 cycle, actually there's a 4 cycle that they go through, the washed, semi-washed, and not eat. Some of them don't even get washed at all. Sorry, diverged there. Processed using a semi-washed method that has a rich history in the region, this coffee mesmerizes. In the cup, aromas of sage are layered with flavors of bittersweet chocolate and vanilla-like sweetness. And I love chocolate and vanilla. That's a good combination. Chocolate and vanilla and anything is a great combination, if you know what I mean. It's really good. So that is the story of the West Java right there. I'm going to leave that right there. Let me grab a coffee mug or get a cup. Pour that in. Oh, let me wash this out. Give it a little rinse. Got my nice little Starbucks mug. Clear mug there so we can see it. Give it a nice little pour. Can't let that sit for a minute. Alright, so if you read the books, it makes sense. Yes, I remember Amy was telling me that. If you read the books, it makes sense. That's what I said. Read the books, give it a watch. But for me, like I said, we got a notification there. It was a hard watch, especially in the first go. If it puts me, I don't know, it was something about the pacing or just, I don't know, the world building. It just didn't hit for me. And there were certain things I thought production wise that were pretty cool, but even certain visual effects, it was kind of just standard. And sometimes even just no visual effects, but for this movie you needed it. But I don't know, it just didn't really grab me, because you guys know if I usually see something that's just like, whoa, you gotta see this, I'll definitely scream to the high heavens of this. But I just got to be honest about this one, and I could see why those decisions were made. Being someone who also works behind the camera, I could understand. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't understand the entire production itself because I wasn't on it, but I could see why they said, yeah, maybe we should just push this one to the platform there. Which, I mean, is great. I mean, it gives a chance for everyone to see it and make their own judgment calls. And then you never know. With movies in general, a lot of times movies can be very subjective over time. So you never know. A movie that may not have done well this time may do well 5-10 years from now. That's what kind of the beauty is movies. Some of these movies, and we've noticed this where movies find like second lives in a lot of stuff. So we'll just have to see what time will also do to these, So maybe in time, this will probably, resurface or something like that. Otherwise, we'll just have to wait and see. But like I said, give it a shot. But for me, it's just a pass on. All right, so let's give it a smell. We got our coffee here. Give it a nice little smell. God, this looking good. You can definitely, one of the things that's really cool, you can definitely, and this is the importance of our process when we take the coffee, not just drink it immediately, but you have to smell. And you really do smell the vanilla. This way, God, man, I did a damn good job on this one. The West Java, you definitely can smell the chocolate and the vanilla notes in here. Give it a blow on it. I won't burn my mouth. I'm blowing it a little bit more. Oh yeah, that hit just right. Yeah, West Java is becoming one of my favorite too. It's an Asian Pacific coffee as well. It is actually really coming close to being one of my favorite next to Komodo Dragon, and that's saying a lot from a lot of the coffees that we have. It's definitely up there. I'll put that up there with Anniversary, because Anniversary, I really do enjoy our Anniversary blend too. So, sorry for the other camera. This is the West Java. Yeah, really good. Very good. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to pair it with an orange. So we're going to see what that tastes like. So, got my knife here. My cleaver. Cut up this orange right here. I don't know if on the second camera you can see. Angle there so you can see. Sorry about that on the live feed, but here we go. Alright. So, got our oranges here for that. I'm going to eat one of the oranges right now. We're going to pair it with that. See what citrus notes taste with this West Java. So let's get that. I'm sorry, I'm being a pig. Sorry. I feel really good. I eat a lot of oranges. I eat a lot of fruit. That was so rude. Got some of that. Cheers. Really good. I didn't think that the vanilla would go well with the citrus. The vanilla and chocolate notes will go with the citrus, but it actually amplifies it a little bit, so it's actually not that bad. It tastes really good. Sorry, my hair's getting wet. Yeah, but that is actually really good. It's not bad. All right. So that was our West Java that we're doing today. That was our initial sampling with that. Now let's move along and move to the other part of our tasting today. Let me know guys what you guys think. Try the West Java. This is, like I said, saying a lot from saying that it's coming close to becoming close to the Komodo Dragon blend, which is again my favorite blend. So definitely give that a shot. Let's see here. So let's move these things out of there. Let's these vibe on the side real quick. Let's get that going. We've already got an orange cut right here. I'm gonna set this right in front of here. And I'm gonna get our blender all set. Where's my blender? I got the blender part right there. Ah, there it is. All right. Give this a quick rinse. All right, I'm gonna bring this over. All right, so we got our blender here. Let me turn the other camera so that everyone can see. Make sure we get this in there. All right, guys. So that vibe right there. Let's go ahead, mix in our coconut milk. Got some coconut milk right here that I got. I always get a thing of coconut milk from the store. I drink it. I use actually coconut milk as part of my pre-workout with my coffee. So I usually have a thing of, when I do my pre-workout stuff, I usually have a blonde roast. Move that out of the way. Usually have a blonde roast specifically. Blonde roast gives you a nice little kick. And then sometimes I'll put some coconut milk in there. It's a great way to get my pre-workout going. So it gets really good like that. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we've got our coconut blend in there. And then what we're going to do is I actually have, from our store, I actually have some vanilla syrup. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that in as well. Got vanilla syrup. Put that in there. There we go. So we got that. We've got our coconut milk, vanilla syrup that we just put in. Then we're going to go ahead and squeeze some of these oranges in there. So I'm going to squeeze the juice in that orange right there. Just from this first one, I'm going to squeeze the juice out really good. If you have a juicer, that'd be also helpful too. I do have a juicer myself. I just didn't feel like breaking it out. Lazy. All right, and then we're going to do with the other half. Actually going to take the other half of the orange out, and we're going to blend that in. Set that in. Leave that peel there. And I'm going to save that peel. Let that vibrate quick. Grab my nap. Oh, grab this right here. Wipe my hands. Alright. So So we got that in there. Let's get some ice cream in there. Some nice, delicious mint chocolate chip ice cream. Alright, nice spoon. Got some nice vanilla and mint. Oh, that's gonna be good. So we got the vanilla and mint. So let's go through the process again, what we did here. So we have our our coconut milk, vanilla syrup, vanilla mint ice cream. We did the squeeze an orange in. Vanilla. We then took the other half of the orange, put that in because we're gonna grind that in together. Then we put some vanilla mint ice cream in here, and then we're gonna put just a couple ice cubes in, just a couple. And then we're going to mix it all together. There's a lid here. Oh, lid's right in front of me. Go ahead and mix. All right. Actually, let's throw in a couple more ice cubes. Want to get a little bit of thickness in there, so I'm throwing in a couple more ice cubes in there. Looking good, man. Looking real good. Oh God, that smells so good. Oh my gosh, you have no idea, guys. You could definitely, after mixing in all these flavors in, the citrusy notes are coming through hardcore, man. They are smelling so good. Oh my goodness, I could just drink this whole thing bottoms up right now, man. This thing is so good, man. Just totally chug this, man. If you want, I know I pulled out a banana. Shoot, I was thinking about even pairing it with it or even throwing that in there, but the recipe doesn't call for that, so I'm not gonna even bother with it. Let's go ahead and get a mug. We get a nice little glass here. We got our little glass. And this, I'm actually going to do this. Check this out. We're gonna rim the glass. Gonna rim the glass here with some regular sugar. So I'm gonna let's get some sugar in there. Give it a little sweetness here. So we're gonna rim the glass with that. Actually, let me dip. So we got our glass, got our sugar, rim that, you guys can see. Got our glass nice and rimmed here. Nice. Now we're going to take our mixed drink here. Set that on the side. Put that side on the side. And we're going to give it a pour right here. Ooh, that's looking good. Nice. This is very good. Very citrusy smelling. It smells so good. Just set that vibe back here. Let that vibe back there for a second. But this is it right here. I have one other thing I'm gonna do. We're gonna grab another orange. Make sure we clean our fruit. Alright, and then I'm going to cut this one in half. Oh, hold on a moment. There we go. Put this, cut this. Center. And move the pit there. Yeah, this is smelling really, really good right now. I think I might have cut too much off. Oh, here. Cut that in half. There we go. Got a little orange peel. Set that in there, right there. And actually, I'm going to do 2 of them. Guys, bon appetit. Let's give this thing actually, you know what, I'm gonna sip it from the glass since we put the sugar on the glass. So this is our coconut, oh my goodness, forget the name, the coconut orange delight shake. Again, the mixture of this is what we've done. We did coconut milk, we did vanilla syrup, we added in and squeezed in an orange, then we cut up an orange, the other half, put that in. Then on top of that, we put in some vanilla mint ice cream. You can use vanilla bean if you want, or any kind of yogurt that you want. And then after that, you blend it and pour, and then have a little garnish of orange, and here you go. And oh, we also rim the glass as well with just regular sugar, okay? So, oh, that is so good. It is delicious. It is so citrusy, but it's so good. This is like a perfect, like if you were outside right now, especially when it's hot, this is a perfect drink to really cool you down. It almost tastes like a creamsicle. It's like something you would have in the afternoon as well. But this is definitely a good, like, traditional from like brunch or like, I wouldn't have this early in the morning, but it's definitely like a good brunchy type drink. This is good. I might have to finish this. No, I'm not going to. I need it for the thumbnail. But this is delicious. And what's great, I use the vanilla mint chocolate chip, so I'm getting the notes of the vanilla and the chocolate chips, some of the chunks of the chocolate chip within the citrus, which is mixing together really well. Which is another reason why I paired it with what I did the orange with the West Java here. So these two are pairing together really, really well. Because most people think you would pair like a vanilla or a chocolate with something a little bit different. Maybe not something real citrusy, something that has a lot of high acidity. But this actually really works. And actually, let's try this. I'm gonna try this behind the West Java. Yeah, it makes it ultra smooth, man. It makes it really good. Drinking this first behind and then having this last really makes it good. I got that, and then this again. I'm sorry, this is really good. Yeah, and it even really tastes good too, guys. So that is it. That is the Coconut Orange Delight. I guess you call it Coconut Orange Delight Frappuccino. Very simple recipe. Very simple ingredients that you can use. So let me know if you guys are making this, or if you guys are just enjoying the show, just enjoying your time, or if you're working, if that sounds good to you, something that you would try is something that we offered during our tasting. It's gonna be kind of great too. Oh, I forgot I gotta stand back. Some of these drinks that we're going to be doing, that because I have a good record of these now, we can definitely do in the near future when we actually have in-person tastings. I'll definitely bring these drinks back out because I have a good catalog of the ingredients and the directions on how to mix these drinks. So that's been kind of like a really good thing about just cataloging on this stuff and recording this stuff, is that I have a good record to kind of share with you guys these amazing drinks, because these are some of these combinations are really wacky. Some of them I think of at work, you know, especially if I'm on a position where I can really kind of just kind of think. I'm just like, okay, well, what if I combine this with this, and then with this, does this go with this food item or something like that? So my brain is always thinking like that, you know. Of course, staying on task at work, but it is it's always really fun to mix these combinations, find these things, and I may even share these drinks on my TikTok as well. I see a lot of Starbucks baristas from around the world who are sharing these awesome drinks. There is even a drink called the TikTok, which we actually did. We've done the TikTok quite a few times in our live tastings when we were doing that pre-COVID. So I'll definitely have some definite good ideas on and variations that I've done on that drink, and that drink goes over really well too. So other than that, guys, that's going to conclude our tasting for this week. Again, we just used our West Java, and we had our coconut orange delight shake, and I hope that you guys are enjoying these tastings, and I hope that you are, watching them. Just let me know in the comments below if you guys really like it. Let's see here. Oh, snap. Hey, what's up, Home Slice? And let me wave at you. Boom. Good to see you. Make me one of those. Oh, come on over and grab one, man. No, this is a really, really delicious drink. It's a perfect summertime drink. And like I said, the next 3 drinks that we're going to be focusing on are really, really summery. Again, we concentrate on our core coffee, the Starbuckian core coffees, if you rather. But our Starbucks core coffees that we have, we definitely hit on those. Specifically our summertime blends blends that we're working with. And then we have a little fun with some mixed drinks and stuff like that. If you want a little added kick to this, add some rum to this, and that'll really, really, really spike your drink up and really good. Definitely do that at night or throughout the day. You know, you're not going anywhere. But drink responsibly, basically. But that'll definitely get a good kick. But like I said, I hope you guys are really enjoying the tastings. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. Like I said, I saw somebody wants to deal with some pineapples, so we'll try to do some combinations with that maybe next time. But we do have something really special going on next week, and I can't wait to share with you guys that. In the meantime, like I said, go ahead and go to your local Starbucks wherever you are. If you're near one, grab yourself a bag of West Java if they have it. But if they don't, then definitely Guatemala Antigua and the Italian blend. Yeah, we're going to be working with the Italian roast again, and then we'll work with another 3. I think if we parse it out like that, that kind of gives you guys some time to prepare or time to get a bag or something like that. But all of these, from what I know, definitely the Italian and the Italian and the Guatemala Antigua are definitely available. The West Java, hopefully you can still find it. I'm sure there may be a couple bags somewhere lurking around some stores. But if not, don't fret, you know. If you want a good substitute for the West Java, I would say, and I know it's a medium roast, and I know that Komodo Dragon's a dark roast, but it kind of comes close, somewhat similar. Or go for Verona if you like too. I'm also trying to think of a dark roast that has really good hints of chocolate. I think Verona would be kind of like closer to that. But definitely give that a shot, okay? So in the meantime, guys, like I said, I'm glad that you were able to join us. Let me know what movies you guys are watching, and I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, but most importantly, living free, guys. I'll see you guys next week on our special live stream of Tasting Tuesday, or our virtual Tasting Tuesday. Be safe, guys. Take care.